Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Yes, I have shaved my head. Oh my god. But, with that in mind, if you haven't guessed from the title of the video, let's talk bug out bags. This is the official Outlaw Samurai approved bug out bag. Mainly because I made it. I didn't make the bag itself, but I filled the bag. Let's start with water container. No, this is not my own piss. Get the dirty thoughts out of your minds now. This is not piss. This is lemon lime Gatorade, because I just happen to be drinking out of this. Good shit. Next, we will talk about my main tool slash melee weapon, my bushcraft katana. If you watch the wood cutting video of this sword, you will see it does fairly decently in splitting wood. I have put a sharp edge on this sword, and I fully intend to do a cutting video with the new and now sharp warrior katana. Though, honestly, I'm tempted about getting a stropping belt and compound to see if I can't get this and the warrior oak katana behind me to that extra level hair popping edge, just to see if I can do it. Next, we'll move on to the next part of the bug out bag. You can see there's a lot of straps and doodads and who's-a-whatsits. Up here we have this clip with this little locking mechanism right here. You push down to unlock, you push up to lock, and it locks this clip in place. Okay, you pull down to lock and up to unlock. I had a brain fart. Next piece of equipment, rope. A good bug out bag needs a good lengthy piece of rope. This is just standard diamond braid rope that I bought at Menards. Don't ask me about the prices to this stuff, because a lot of the shit I already had a lot of the shit I already had or bought months ago. I've just now put it together. Next, we have this pocket. This is technically a hunting and fishing backpack, by the way. Now, we all know that a bug out bag wouldn't be complete without a variety of tools and such for pretty much everyday camp needs. So, I have this old knife of mine that a buddy gave to me back in high school. Edge is pretty much non-existent, but it does work very good for whittling, especially the serrated part. It works very good for just honing that tip of a fishing spear or what have you. It'd also be good for just basic prying small things. This is just basically a whatever I need to use at the time knife. I have no particular reason, it's just pretty much there for convenience. And this little Winchester pouch. Next, you're going to need a somewhat decent eating knife. This is just a 88 cents stainless steel Walmart knife that I ground the serrations off and actually put a decent edge on. Good for your everyday eating. With how thin it is, I guess you could fillet a fish with it. You can kind of see my bug out bag is a little bit, well, miscellaneous. Mainly just shit that thrown together for convenience. Then, got another knife. Much smaller knife. Basically, a paring knife. Good for slicing up fruit, cutting through some small vegetables. A little prep knife, really. Made this cardboard and tape sheath for it. So there's that. Let's see, anything else in this pocket? Nope. Next we move on to the next pocket. This one. And we have a leather work belt. And just one moment. Sorry, I had to take care of something. We got ourselves a good, sturdy leather work belt. This is, ironically actually, my sword belt. The belt that I wear all my swords in, simply because it's the only belt I have strong enough to support the weight of my swords. Plus, old Thunderfang back there. So yeah, good leather belt. See anything else in this pocket? Nope. Now we're getting down to the big pocket. Ooh. Then we'll do a review of the bag itself. So, in this pocket I have 2 rolls of duct tape. Very useful stuff, duct tape. Especially when you're out in the woods. Dude rag for keeping the sweat and such out of your eyes. Also works as an in case of emergency tourniquet. Some miscellaneous pieces of paracord that I've wrapped up in paracord gut just in case I need different lengths of paracord for different things. Box of matches, so I always have some means of fire. And the reason they're in plastic bags is because I don't want the matches getting wet. Because these are not strike anywhere camping matches, these are kitchen matches. And the paracord's in here just to keep it all nice and together. Then we have, this is actually part of that 3-sword set I bought with the katana and the wakizaki when I was looking for a wakizaki. Not that impressed with the katana and wakizaki personally, but oddly enough I like the tanto so much that I actually made this into a camping tanto with the new grip simplified. I took out the manukis for a much more comfortable grip. Simple tanto, good little chopper, mainly there for the woodworking ability. Now personally, would I have chosen a better tanto for the bag if I had one? Yes. This is the only tanto that's sturdy enough that I trust. The one back there on that sword rack, I've taken it apart and it has a rat tail tang, which I don't trust. This, by just swinging it around, I can feel it has a much more substantial nakaga or tang to it. So I trust this one a lot more than I trust the other one. So that's why this is in there. Nice little paracord Sugeo wrap, gutted of course. I've also made a black electrical tape wedge to kind of give this retention. As you can see, it doesn't fall out when I shake it anymore. Next we have Ozark Trail machete. This little mini machete is in here for a couple of different reasons. A, good chopper. It'll do a lot of your more aggressive woodworking out in the field. Second, the saw on the back. Alright. This way I don't have to get a foldable saw separately for the bag. This is a 2-in-1 deal right here. That's why it's in here. I could attach a lanyard to here if I wanted to. I might do that later on. Might get some more olive green paracord and make a lanyard out of it for matching. Then we have mossy oak Bowie knife. I believe I've done a review and cutting video of this. If I haven't, I'll do one because I've recently sharpened this. I think this is actually... I actually did a video comparing the Bowie knife, this actual Bowie knife, to this little mini machete. But if I haven't, or if I have, I'll redo the video anyways, because I don't really care. But in any case, Bowie knife. This is also in here mainly for when you kill your animals. You can get a lot of gutting and skinning done with this thing. But there's also one other purpose for this particular Bowie knife to be in here. And that is actually self-defense. This style of Bowie knife is made for one thing, and that is to cut people. Bowie knives are fighting knives. They are not designed for bushcraft, generally speaking. When John Bowie invented the Bowie knife, he specifically invented this thing as a fighting knife. You can tell because of how the point is shaped. Now this mossy oak version may very well be intended for bushcrafting, but it's also designed as a fighting knife to kill people. That's why this is in there. So when I'm wearing it on my belt, which I'll probably have to take this button out to slip it through that 2.5-inch wide belt. But when I'm wearing this on my belt, this is for when I have to stab someone or slash at someone and I don't have the sword on me. This is a backup weapon. That's why that's in here. Then I also have 2 rolls of black electrical tape for when you have to do a lot finer stuff than duct tape will allow you to do. And to basically wrap shit tighter. Now we're going to do a review of the bag itself. So, as we see, this is on Amazon, I think for $34. A hunting, fishing, hiking, and basically all around utilitarian backpack, but it's generally geared more towards fishing. As you can see, it has the suspension straps. So you can see it has the suspension straps on this side. For the sword. Hooks right here. This is actually intended to suspend a fishing rod from this thing, but it works well for swords, as you've seen at the beginning. This is a little side pocket for generally a pair of fishing pliers. I might put like a pocket tool or something here later on. Something relatively easily able to slip in there. And it also has another ring here for suspension, another ring down here. There's a lot of different ways to suspend this thing from your body. Has this little pouch down here for slipping things in. I generally imagine this would be best suited for, like, I almost want to say like a little tiny box of tinder. I guess that's what you could use it for, to store your tinder, to start your fires. Like, get a little tin of whatever, like a Christmas cookie tin that's rectangular shaped that you can put in here and use for your tinder. I don't exactly know what this pocket is made for, but I would think that would be a good pocket for holding your tinder in. On this side we have the water bottle holder with a zip tie to kind of lock it, with a pull tab to lock it down. We also have this other suspension strap. I don't know precisely what this suspension strap is for, but it's there. Paracord carrying handle. Again, that is secured to the bag. A lot of different little hooks and loops to secure more gear to. This actually zips like so, and you can unclip the bottom of this and clip it over here and throw the bag around your side. So that means if you ever have to maneuver in tight spaces, or if like your shoulders get tired, you can swing it across one shoulder. I have assumed that would also improve your mobility in a fight, because both your shoulders aren't being pulled back at the same time by the straps. So there's that. There's also something I didn't notice until earlier, but there's another pocket right here that you could put, like, I don't know, maybe reading material, or like spare like rain ponchos or something. I don't really know what I'm going to use all these individual pockets for at the time. That I'm going to try to figure out a later date. Inside we have a very stereotypical laptop pouch pocket. We have another pocket right here inside the main big pocket. Then we have the secondary front pocket that opens along both sides. Then we have the front pocket that again also opens both sides. And again, up front we have the clip. So yeah, this has been my bug out bag. So, and I know I went a little rambly and I didn't really do it justice, but I hope that you get some useful ideas from my bug out bag to help improve your own, or if you want to make a bug out bag, I hope you got some ideas from mine. I may do a video with me wearing the bug out bag and kind of walking around and showing you what you can do with it, or different ways of wearing this, or different ways of suspending your gear from it. But that's at a later date. So until next time, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai, tells all y'all, be crazy rednecks, be safe and use your weapons. I'm out, peace, and happy prepping.